This is Peter Drury, and it is a real joy to say that I'm joined here by the distinguished analyst of our game, Mr. Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Have made a major appointment here. What's your take on it?
Well, there's a very good chance of goals in this one.
Of all the grand stadia in world football, none more impressive than this. The crowd wait to offer them a red-hot welcome. So the two starting lineups.
So we're up themselves, Peter.
Here's another good opportunity.
Gets up to head it! Ethan Ampadu. Oh, the definite fell there. Longstaff, Rondon, and out it comes again. That's lovely, and that's caused a worry or two. Half an hour played now. Needed to come up with a better ball. Kluivert. Inches away from being a really good ball. Goes through the middle. Shots!
Number 4, but you sense he's still not satisfied.
You know, I just wonder whether he caught the goalkeeper by surprise. I'm not sure the goalkeeper expected him to hit it. You know, when it seemed as though he was running into trouble there, that was a bolt from the blue.
That is a wonderful strike, even by his standards. Ethan Ampadu. Longstaff. 1-0 up, but under the cosh. They could do with the half-time whistle here. Ethan Ampadu.
Only 1 minute to be added.
Ethan Ampadu. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, the first half hour of this game really needed a goal to lift it, but now that it's finally come, I'm hopeful for the second half.
It's been an interesting first half, but I hope there's plenty of action for you to catch in the next 45 minutes.
Senesi. Cherki. Think of an offside.
Well, if the defensive pushing up is accompanied with the right pressing, offsides are going to be commonplace.
It's being played forward. Cherki. Harrison. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cherki. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
In this sort of form, he could score a hatful today.
And here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, it's certainly not what I was expecting at this point. Could be running out of options.
They've got another chance here.
Gets rid without sophistication.
Good catch in his last 5 games. You can't keep a good man down.
That is a major moment!
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up at the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
A tremendous performance here, and their manager will be absolutely ecstatic as his players did exactly what was asked of them, and they've come up with a wonderful win.
This is Peter Drury, and it is a real joy to say that I'm joined here by the distinguished analyst of our game, Mr. Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Stays in the starting 11, no surprise there, I don't think.
Yeah, I think once we saw the lineups, this was fairly predictable.
Of all the grand stadia in world football, none more impressive than this. The crowd wait to offer them a red-hot welcome. So the two starting lineups. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, very few players come to mind ahead of a certain Graham Souness when we use the term midfield general.
Yeah, it applies to him because he's as strong a character as it comes, Peter. He is untouchable in terms of self-belief and fears absolutely nothing.
And alongside all of that, he is wonderfully stylish, isn't he?
Yes, the tough guy image is used mostly to describe him, Peter, yet he has all the assurance and composure that's needed on the ball. The complete midfielder.
He's in space and looking for options. It's Foden! Back of the net! And that has stunned the fans into silence. They just cannot take it in.
Just so good. He knew exactly where he wanted to put that, straight into the right-hand corner.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Kluivert. Rayon Cherki. Very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
That's a half-decent try. Goes long. Phil Foden. Rayon Cherki. Kluivert. Cherki. Decent looking ball. Now surely. Rodri. Rayon Cherki. There's no flag. It's Foden! Shapes for an overhead. And he's got his range wrong there.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Haaland. And here's Savinho. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is clearly a well-drilled, coordinated defence. A team within a team.
1-0 up, but under the cosh. They could do with the half-time whistle here. He's off on a marauding run. He's kept it out. Brilliant! And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Well, that was a terrible mistake by the keeper, and he's paid the ultimate price.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Rodri to Johnny Reinders.
Yeah, their supporters will be very happy with that performance, I think.
Here we go again.
This has certainly been a lively encounter so far, both sides going for the win and showing no signs of slowing down.
It's a good win, really necessary. And here's Savinho. Has a shot! Just off target.
Well, that caught everyone off guard, including me. The first-time shot was well worth a go. Kusanov.
Ruben Dias. Dashing forward at pace. Rayon Cherki. And here's Savinho. Rayon Cherki. Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
He's on great form today and he's willing to try anything. That was a brilliant strike.
Kluivert. Phil Foden. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
They've got another chance here.
And they have themselves another corner. And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I suppose he might be lacking in confidence a little, but the manager had to look for a different option.
And a shot! Gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
But changing things around before his opposite number is a wise move.
And tried it up.
Let's go.
Well, he showed great desire.
And with that, the final whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment. It ends all square. And next to him, on the commentary partner, he's around the world. I think all to you. I'm looking forward to this now. And the this master tactician, that's your expectation. Yeah, I think this was fairly predictable. We're soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. So, the lineups. So that's got things underway. Well, Rai is someone who is emblematic of another generation in that endless line of great Brazilians.
Yeah, so many. And someone who's proved his excellence in both his home country, Peter, and indeed Europe at top level.
And scores goals, a really prolific attacking midfield player.
That's another one of his great strengths.
Batiashile. Richie James. It's got through and
5 games in a row, and he's found the target. He's on fire.
wonderful timing, wonderful player, the perfect start. First blood drawn.
Yeah, he took that pass really well, but he still had a lot of work to do. I thought the finish was really stylish. What a lovely passage to play.
That's the goal to put this result beyond any reasonable doubt. No way back from this now.
Caicedo. Mark Guyu. Driving on, he could shoot here. Cherki.
Have another chance.
He's taking on the lot of them. Sterling. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
The happier of the teams. So we're already into the second period. Finish the first half strongly, as so often they do. Cole Palmer. Troffer. Cherki. Caicedo. Fofana. Caicedo. Cole Palmer. Richie James. Pedro Neto.
The comeback is too much to ask.
Oh, that was an exquisite through ball. He took the chance so well. That's a really good finish.
It is no contest. It is a landslide. Caicedo. Cole Palmer. Caicedo. Fofana. Just a quarter of an hour to play. They've decided now is the time to make their final change.
He's been taken off in favour of another striker, but there's no obvious reason for the substitution. I'm not quite sure what the manager is doing there.
And the cutback. Whistle goes. And that is the last effort of the game.
The result has matched their outstanding display today. They've won this game in such a convincing manner, and the fans